the woman hid her identity and started working at the newly acquired hotel, but unexpectedly ran into her son and mother-in-law hosting a birthday banquet there. The mother-in-law's face turned cold the moment she saw the woman. Everyone around mocked her, saying someone with such a low status had no place there. But instead of getting angry, the woman gently offered to cover all expenses for the day, only to be ridiculed by the mother-in-law, who said a server making $3,000 a month could never afford to treat them, and she might as well be her personal maid. The son was furious seeing his mother humiliated and insisted she sit at the table with them, but the mother-in-law immediately blocked her, saying she wasn't worthy to sit with them. Then she pulled out a VIP card and called the manager, demanding to eat in the most expensive private room, but was told it was reserved exclusively for the wife of the richest man. The mother-in-law was left speechless, yet the woman told the manager to arrange the room for them. Seeing the manager nod and bow at once, everyone was stunned. They had no idea that 20 years ago, the woman had saved the richest man's life. He instantly fell for her, and 20 years later, when she was single again, he proposed to her without hesitation. Now she was the wife of the richest man, but still preferred working as a server, and wasn't ready to tell her son and daughter-in-law the truth. The mother-in-law then swaggered into the private room with everyone. Once the food was served, she deliberately made the woman serve her personally, asking her to peel shrimp and pour tea, and even cater to all her sister's preferences. The woman kept smiling and serving. Her son watched in pain, but could only help his mother carry dishes. After finally serving everyone, the woman was exhausted and in pain, but when her son apologized, she didn't feel wronged, because she only cared about his happiness. Later she thought of giving the mother-in-law a gift to ease the tension, so she called the richest man to ask permission to give away the expensive bracelet he gifted her. After getting his approval, she personally handed the bracelet to the mother-in-law, but was mocked again, since the mother-in-law believed a low-paid server could only afford fakes. But when she opened the box, she was shocked to see a luxurious necklace. Everyone noticed the supposedly one-of-a-kind necklace had a second identical one, and accused the woman of buying a fake. The mother-in-law was furious, saying she never liked the woman's son, and would have never agreed to the marriage if her daughter didn't insist. The daughter-in-law then stood up crying, telling her husband to control his mother, and the family gathering ended in chaos. After returning home, the woman told the richest man everything. He comforted her immediately, and promised to use his influence to support her son. But things got worse. The mother-in-law forced her son to cut ties with the woman, and even threatened that at the baby's 100-day celebration, the man must marry into the family and take their surname, or else he'd never see his child again. Meanwhile, the woman waited all night, but her son never came. Realizing the mother-in-law was stopping him because of the necklace, she asked the richest man to accompany her to the celebration to explain the misunderstanding. 3 days later she arrived at the banquet as planned, but the moment she stepped in, the mother-in-law pulled out a document to sever ties, demanding she sign it, or her son would be kicked out of the family. The woman refused without hesitation, so the mother-in-law ordered people to hold her down, and tried to force her to sign. During the struggle, the woman accidentally bumped into the rich heir's mother. Everyone got angry at once, and started punishing the woman. The mother-in-law even grabbed a vase to smash her head, but just then, the richest man arrived in time.